Welcome, you guys. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, you guys. I am back with another reading, and today we are going to get into what is your current weakness, okay? So, of course, getting ready to do this reading, I'm looking at all of these decks trying to figure out what I'm going to open my reading with, and I'm just like not feeling it, and I'm like all these decks, and I'm still not like feeling like it's the right one. So, of course, Spirit led me to the right answer. And we are going to go ahead with our card picking process with our new deck edition. So I have 3 piles, and I'm actually feeling this 4th pile. I felt a little bit more complete doing let me make sure it's right in the camera this time, y'all. I feel a little bit more stable doing 4 piles now, because like I really feel like it's like a more focused view, like I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is hitting people that like wasn't attracted to the other stuff. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead and pick your 4 piles based off of your intuition now. And then I'm going to reveal the piles in now. Wow. So, like I said, these are very different flowers. I'm already seeing that this is going to be a good reading today. Let me know in the comment section if you feel like you chose accurately without knowing, or do you feel like now you're able to choose, or you couldn't make a decision. But either way, I'm going to see everybody in the next piles, okay? Okay, so pile number 1, we have inspiration here. What is your current weakness? Could your current weakness be you can't ever like keep the focus and keep the inspiration going for yourself? We are going to go, I'm just going to go ahead and just dive into this card since the guidebook is just sitting right here. So this is an iris flower. Pull it to your attention. Okay. And it's strongly, and like I said, maybe it's hard for you to keep the inspiration. It's strongly tied to artist types, people who are, inventors, people who are crafty, maybe you're a Pinterest lover, maybe you a person, a hairstylist, whatever the case may be. I see here that it's very easy for you to become, blocked creatively, And that's okay, because everybody, it has, creative blocks when it comes to different things. A lot of times our blocks come from work, and, sometimes it doesn't work out with the job that we're on. But at the same time, if what you're dreaming about, or what you're inspiring about, if it's something that you're passionate about, the inspiration will come. Okay. So the blockages associated with this flower is failure to change and accept new ideas. Now that sometimes is a difficult thing to do. And maybe that's a weakness that, and that's a weakness that everybody has, But you should definitely remind yourself that, you have one life, yes. You should live it up, yes. But at the same time, if you don't live it to your fullest, like living out your wildest dreams, whereas, you're just thinking about doing it, then what's the purpose, Let's not be mediocre with our dreaming or our manifestations. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get into an oracle. This just dropped off, but we not gonna take it right now. Cause sometimes I be feeling like I be taking cards too soon. And of course it still resonates, but you know, I'm trying to eliminate human error, you know. So we have coming out Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying down foundations, and divine plan. Okay, that's beautiful. And then if you kind of look, it looks like this is similar scenery. We're gonna put her right here. Okay, and then we have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being integrated. Okay, well, it says a new way of being and integration. But if you are, you know, accepting change, it's going to be a new way of accepting that change. Let's not cover it up. Okay. So, and I'm stretching my head. Maybe some of you in my head usually would like, it's not I'm usually not this itchy. So maybe you guys are really stretching your head at a situation, or you're scratching your head at this stage of life right now. That's what I'm feeling for some people. Now we are going to, ooh, yes, this is what came out. May I embrace what's happening right now. As baffling or painful as it is, help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. So, yes, I'm definitely feeling that a lot of you may be at different stages of the same journey. But the difference is you guys are not as connected. And I'm not saying, you know, and I'm saying as a collective, I'm not saying like in your relationships you're not connected, but I'm saying that maybe even in terms of relationship, maybe you should focus on you. And I've been saying it a lot lately. Like, people like wait until a relationship ends to say I'm going to focus on me, when if you were focused on you, somebody who is attracted to how you are as is, and the goal that you are accomplishing and they're trying to accomplish, it's going to eventually match, and it's going to go fall in line because it's something that was meant. It was in a divine plan. So, like, I didn't mean to go on a tangent right there, but you know, I see here people focusing on themselves. You know, I see a person focusing on them. In this awakening card, I see somebody really totally fully giving themselves to a higher purpose. And let's move this down, and we're going to get into a tarot. And I'm just going to really think about what tarot I'm going to use. I'm really feeling this one off. Ooh, I didn't even shuffle good, and things are already flying off the table. So, like, if you feel like in your personal lives, like, it's kind of hard or difficult for you to, like, deal with certain things, just know that, like, yeah, you just have to keep it. Things are not harder than what you can bear. You know, things are only as hard as you can take them, and a lot of times we are more mentally, yep. A lot of times we are more focused on the chop, the slice in our reality, that we don't see that that's happening for a reason. Okay? And it's a lot of purple in your reading. So evidently you're a person who is a very intellectual person. You're trying, I'm not gonna say like you don't have it together, but you're trying to get a better grasp on things in your life, on the things that you want. You're really taking the time to step back and really just, you know, focus on what you want for yourself. And I see here that sometimes it takes you relaxing, and even if you can't relax, it takes you taking the time to say, hey, I want to make time for myself and the things that I want to do, and just doing it, making the sacrifice. And then the transformation, death coming out for you. And I knew this was going to come out. We have the Queen of Water. I knew I was going to see her today. Okay. And I do apologize if you hear a lot of background noise. My neighbors outside today. And we are going to take clarity. Well, let's just speak on what we have here. We have the Four of Air, which is the Four of Swords. And when we get into Four of Swords energy, we really get into the mindset of going within ourselves, because we're in the space that we're up against something, and we're really, going within ourselves and analyzing the situation. Okay, with this, we see a person who in the middle of cutting the flower has had to stop. The lavender has had to stop. You don't know the reason why the lavender had to stop. But lavender is peace. We just talked about working and, making time. This person was evidently, focused on their peace, focused on, finding their peace. And in the midst of finding their peace, they found that work has found them, or a situation has found them. Okay. But just because of situation, we see that this person could have well took everything and said, you know what, this is not going to be the day, or this is all we're going to have. I see this person coming back to the situation. Maybe this is a situation for some people that you're coming back to look into. With the Ten of Air, which is the Ten of Swords, we see here these flowers being chopped down. We don't see them actually being chopped, but we see that, the chopping board, I'm talking about the chopping board, but the knife is up. I don't know what you call this thing, the axe or whatever. I guess we're going to say axe, but it's up. It's time for them to be cut down. But understand this, when it comes to flowers, trees, when you cut them back, 9 times out of 10, they come back stronger and they still regrow, okay? So I'm getting a strong pulling in my pinky and in my finger, and I'm really feeling like I'm feeling like, even though the trigger may be pulled right now, or you feel like your back is against the wall, I'm really feeling like it's just a bluff. That's what I'm getting for you. It's not. It's just a bluff, because these flowers aren't cut. These flowers are still blooming. And with the Death, we have Spirit reminding you that change is necessary to get to where you want to be. Okay, and not only is change necessary, but that busyness, oh, I don't have time for this, or I don't have time for that. I was just talking about this with myself, and the thing is, we all choose what we have time for. Time is the thing that we have most abundant. We have a lot of time throughout our day, and of course it's not promised to us the next day, but at the end of the day, we do have a lot of it to the day today. You think about people who, who've died, you wonder if they had time, if they feel like they've done what they needed to do. But at the end of the day, we take every day for what it is, okay, I know for sure, since I woke up today, I have 24 hours to spend. What am I going to spend my 24 hours on? Okay? And that's with your thinking, that's with your body, that's with everything, being fully present, really getting it done. So I'm seeing here for you with the Queen of Cups, seaweed. I see that you really need to take time to nourish yourself. Oh my goodness, it bothers me. My nails are dusty right now, y'all. I don't even know what I just did. I think I was scratching my hair, and my hair is dusty. Been working out, sorry y'all. But off topic, I really see here with the Queen of Cups that you really need to take time to relax, because this person has prepared a specific bath for themselves. They have their towels. They have everything ready, because they said that they're going to treat themselves to a beautiful view, a hot, deep bath. They're going to fully relax, okay? We're going to go into a different deck and really just get into it. because I'm feeling like your weaknesses, you give all you have to other situations and you're not giving to yourself. Like maybe when you get inspiration, things come up and you're not able to put your inspiration on paper. And I see here that maybe the cycle with this reading is going to end for you. I'm making sure no other cards fail, because those cards fell very abrupt. So I feel like your change is right around the corner. You just don't see it. Like the birth of a new mind is right there. And I see two knives being presented. So I know that, and boom, I already knew this. The devil is present. The devil is the trickster. But the thing is, the devil doesn't have the power to change situations. You know, the devil is only here to lie to us and to basically defile our minds and make us believe that a situation is, but it really isn't. What a situation is, what it really isn't, is what I'm trying to say. And then we have the exemplar of arrows. So we have the queen of water, and then we have the queen of wands here. And I'm feeling for you, number one, is that this situation is not going to get the best of you. You're going to be prosperous and you're going to have something to smile about, okay? For sure. That time that you spent looking into yourself, I feel like you're going to fall in line with a group of people, with people who have similar goals, and you guys are able to connect on that level. And I feel like although the devil is in the midst of everything, okay? When the devil card comes out, it means that you really have to watch what people are saying and, watch what people are doing and watch what people are saying. Watch what they're doing first, because whatever they're doing is honest to their motives. But what they're saying, if it's directly opposite, that means that they are purposely trying to deceive you, and they are not for your plan. So let me make sure this is in them. So we have the Six of Bowls here, and the Six of Bowls is basically longing. If you're a person who, and this might not be for everybody, but if you're really longing a past relationship, this I really hate to say it, but we can get more clarity on that, and I'm gonna allow Spirit to speak on this relationship. Spirits, clarify the Six of Bowls for us. Lord, clarify the Six of... We have the Three of Arrows, and it was in reverse. So we have a person. So this person who is on your mind, I'm glad I asked Spirit. So the person that is on your mind, or a person who is in the past, we have the Three of Arrows, which is the Three of Wands, and we have that in reverse. So evidently, this is a person that has really hit your heart in the past, and evidently if you're longing for them, maybe you're not in contact with them right now. Let me see if I can get you more clarity. You know what? I don't need to. It's right here. I wonder if these... Let me make sure. I'm almost positive that this is this is Wands. But let me make sure this is Wands energy, you guys. Arrow. Pipes. No. This is Swords energy. I do apologize, you guys. So we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Queen of Cups. And to me, that is a triple threat. Like, I was thinking swords at first, but then I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's arrows. But I forgot this deck is pipes. Pipes is wands. Sorry, you guys. So with the Three of Swords in reverse, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. So like maybe some of you just don't know what to say when it comes to this relationship, which is why I stuttered. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords, I'm definitely seeing sadness. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is about a relationship. Maybe you guys have a child together. And this again, this might not be for everybody. This is a lot of this is a reading really. Though your weakness is that you really, I can see that you're in your mind a lot about stuff. And I see here that this is a card of denial. Because I knew for a fact that when the three of swords comes out, that's automatically, hurt feelings, sadness, and it came out in reverse. And that's a card. That's what that card is for, to indicate sadness. So in a reverse state, it's like you're not being true to yourself. You're not showing yourself that love. Maybe you're hurting yourself by going back to this person. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Spirit to give me more clarity on the Three of Swords, because I definitely see some back and forth energy. Especially since the Three of Arrows came in the Sun. And I see that you're deeply feeling this person. Justice is coming up. So evidently it's a situation that's going to arise, and it's going to allow the situation, it's going to allow you to have more balance to the situation. I see here that with this depiction that you're going to see the situation more clearly. And also, I see you manifesting a real relationship, a relationship that may be for you in the future, because this came up against all the cards. It didn't jump out. So this is not for you now, but this is for you in the future. I'm feeling from Spirit, because you've done this healing work within yourself. Because when you start looking at the things that make you weak, this becomes healing work, and you trying to really strengthen yourself. It's like somebody going to the gym because they feel as if they're fat, or they feel like they could do better with themselves. So I see that your weakness is most likely due to you looking into the past relationships, as well as not having time for yourself, because you're pouring yourself into somebody else, okay? And then maybe if you have children, you need to pour more into your children. You need to pour more into your family, your resources, pour more into you, pour more into the things that are permanent to you, not so much as people. Because if people aren't investing into you the way you are investing into you, or if you're not investing into yourself as much and they're not, it's not going to put you at ease. It's not going to give you that peace. It's not going to give you that divine love that you think you should have. And I see that you deserve it, but you have to allow yourself that space to accept it, and you have to make room to accept it, okay? So pile number one, I'm really feeling your reading, and I say that every reading, but it's really true. Oh my goodness, I was looking for the guidebook, and it was right here this whole time. So evidently, the way I said it was how Spirit wanted me to say it. And I'm just gonna look real quick just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so we have Listen to Your Heart with the Three of Arrows, which is the Three of Swords, okay? We have Your Stories Transform the World. So definitely really look at, how this love is going to take place, okay? I see you can appreciate the things of the past, but also understanding that if certain things, if a person feels as if certain things aren't important, and you feel as if they are important, that's you guys being at a odd. And if that happens more often than not, that person may not be for you. And that's just you understanding that, okay? Words definitely can fool you, and I just see here that you have to notice that, because those words can evoke an emotional response, and it might get you out your body, and that's not what you want. You want to relax. You want to I feel your reading that you want that peace, that tranquility in your life, and you're really looking for that. And I love that for you, and I just really hope that you pick up what I'm dropping down with this. Because rebirth and death coming up basically twice in your reading, that's a big thing. With the balance card, it says it's time to restore and replenish something larger than life. So you need to bring action into your life that brings harmony. Yes, I'm feeling that for you. We have the devil with tricking with trickster, and words can fool you and trick you into believing something that that you don't just have, that's not true to you, but it's true to somebody else. And that's just that on that. Like, a lot of people be trying to tell you something, you're like, it might be true for you, but it's not true for me, and that's just that. This whole reading might not be true for you, but it's true for somebody. It might not be for you personally, but it's for somebody. And I'm really just seeing that you should just be present. Like, everything that I said was true to what the guidebook is saying. I'm really just trusting that you are going to make the decisions that you need to make. If this person didn't treat you right in the past, it's nothing that's going to come up to treat to change that. Okay, this is how this person is. This person needs to find somebody that accepts that. Okay, that's the energy I'm feeling, or else they would be by your side and not leaving you here wondering whether they go, holding bits and pieces. You're worth more than this. You're worth more than just holding remnants of people. You deserve somebody who's there for you. That's the energy I'm feeling for you. So if this is a reading that you love, please like, share to somebody who you feel like needs to hear this. Comment if this helped you. And always tune into another reading. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Hey, pile number 2. I hope I'm not shaking the camera. I'm reading. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm shaking. Just in my chair. So the reading went beautifully in group number 1. So I'm just going to flow with the exact same format. By the time I get to pile number 2, I'm just completely, oh my goodness, stop shaking. I'm completely tuned in. I'm ready to go. I'm rarely a pile number 1 person, but when I am, baby, I be, whoo, it be in there. Spirit be having it on their mind for pile number 1 sometimes. I feel here Spirit really taking its time with you. Like, this happens as well with pile number 2 people. Like, I can tell Spirit takes, you just go with the flow. Dedication, confidence. That's flowers coming out twice. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, O love, which, Spirit, God. Grant me courage I never knew I had. Dedication. When you talk about dedication and confidence, that's kind of like a hand-in-hand thing. When you're confident to do it, you're dedicated. And when you're confident in what you're doing, you become dedicated because you're confident that you can do it. And I'm hearing like Lush. And I'm not thinking like beauty brand Lush. I'm more so thinking like a luscious lifestyle. Like, I'm thinking like moving to more lush environments because of how it's depicted here. You're in the field and it's somewhere across the way. I don't know if this is a person trying to break free or a person, who is coming in. You never know. This is coming out again, but in reverse. These two are coming out for you. Maybe you were attracted to pile number 1. This came out for pile number 1, but in in upright position. Yours came out in reverse. So maybe you don't have a plan. Because here it's saying, how are you being called to step up and lead? With dedication, leading and dedication, you know. All of this is like leading, dedication. Anna, Jesus' grandmother, like, I'm really feeling like you're a person whose lineage, you like, maybe you're a person with a strong last name. And you, black people, you know what I mean when I say strong last name. Washington, Black, George, you know, those strong last names that you know they're rich in character. So I'm seeing like I'm really off top getting that you have maybe strayed from what your parents like have done in the past or what your family have done in the past. We in this new age child, so like I can only imagine, you know, the straying, and that's what is also depicted here, straying, pulling back. This is the Queen of Swords, so that means, so this is the Queen of Swords, so this is depicting a person pulling back, cutting down, and pulling back greenery. Now I know it's a herb, motherwort, okay, but you're pulling back. You're shedding information to unveil new information, whether it is about yourself, your environment. I see here this person is preparing. This is the, I believe this is the Princess of Swords. I'm gonna have to, this is, I'm getting this wrong, but the message is coming out clear because this is in Spanish, of course. But the message is coming out clear. This is the Princess of Swords, Knight of Swords. The message still remains clear. This is evidently a female because they are making a yoni steam for her, you know, her goodies, and that's supposed to relax her and also rid her of toxins. She's put in a nice shaded spot to just really relax, and she just to really calm down and be herself. Oregano is a revitalizing plant, and you also use oregano when you're trying to open up, you know, your senses, opening up, you know, trying to find clarity and open up a situation. This card is pulling this way up. We have the Hanged One here. So with this, with the burdock we have here, I see here that Spirit is asking you to really replenish and renew yourself, and also connect with Spirit. Spirit is asking you to maybe connect with him through maybe making yourself a tea that's going to help you be able to dream and connect to Spirit. Dream of a way to connect to Spirit. Or maybe you could do tarot. It's a lot of things. You could paint, draw. It's a lot of different creative ways you can use praying, meditation, going to the gym and thinking about God. All of those ways you can connect to Spirit. Driving to work. It's no right or wrong way to connect to Spirit. I see here that a lot of, maybe God is calling you to serve him. It's not a question about that. God is calling you to be the person that he made you to be, period. Because the devil did not make us. God has made us. So we have the exemplar of bowls here in reverse. So we have the Queen of bowls in reverse. And that right there is indicating to me that you're not in touch with your emotions, okay? You're not in touch with who you are really as a person, and that you really should welcome in more love, welcome in Spirit to really come in and show you who you are, whose you are, and what Spirit can actually do for you, as in terms of just being that all, being that everything that you are included in being. With death coming out again pretty much, and please, 12 and 3 and 13 coming right after each other, the Hanged One and then the death coming out. So I definitely see here that your beginning is right around the corner, because when there's a death, there's also a beginning. A card just came out. Several cards just came out. Okay. Spirit, please clarify the tangling. I definitely see here that your weakness is that you're not, maybe somebody is lying to you in your circle. Maybe you're the Queen of Bowls is in reverse because it's somebody behind you that is lying to you about your purpose, that is lying to you about what you should be doing, or is not feeding the thoughts. You know, when you talk to a friend, you're really giving, you're just really giving, just, you're brain dumping at the end of the day. You're just giving that information, that emotion that's really bugging you. And I see that maybe this person isn't telling you to do it they're telling you the right way about going about stuff. And it's hindering your confidence because you know that it's a reason why you may not be growing the way you want it to go. You know you have it in you to be dedicated, to be loyal. You know you have it in you, but it's not coming out. And how do you get that? By uncovering the knowledge you need to uncover, by definitely taking time to know yourself and to accept the death that is going to eventually come. Because when we step out of our old body, we also step into a new body spiritually. And trust me, when you change spiritually, your physical body will also change. And you just want to believe me on that. Comment when you see what I'm talking about. Come back to the video and comment. And we have Empress. So I definitely see somebody suckling an idea. I see somebody really giving birth to. They've already given birth to an idea, but I see them nourishing the idea. I see somebody who is nourishing their body, who is really taking care of themselves so they can go the distance. That's what I'm getting here. I see that your weakness is maybe you're listening to the wrong people because, like I said, this was in reverse for you. This was in reverse. Your weakness is you're listening to the wrong people because, that greatness is within you, which is depicted here, and this is the person that is in this reading. I'm still talking about in this reading. The person that is in this card, this is a child that she birthed, okay? So I see here that everybody else is your son, period. Like using that Nicki Minaj phrase. Everybody else is your son. Because I see here that God made you different. You're a different person. And the sooner you come back to him, the sooner that you're going to realize how he made you good. And you're going to get what you need to get. And get off the grid, Pooh, like you always wanted to. So I'm really feeling that message for you. I'm going to go in with another deck to see what any message is that Spirit has for you, because you already see that you just really need to trust in yourself and believe in yourself. I just want Spirit, period, to give an ending message, which is accept your gifts. And I just want to say this might not be for everybody, but because this person, this is basically, I'm feeling like this is a older person who is giving advice to a younger person, and then this child. I hope that if some of you guys are pregnant, that you're bringing a child into this world in a great family, in a great, in a great mindset. Congratulations. And if you are not in the best mindset and you're bringing a child into this world, I really encourage you to connect with yourself, connect with your divine feminine, and be the mother that you've always wanted in your life. And I trust that you're going to do what you need to do. So that was just coming out very strong for some people. So, yes, thank you for tuning into this reading. I really hope something was said or done to make you want to come back again. And please like, share, and subscribe. So I'll see you next reading. Hey, pile number 2. Pile number 3. How did I get you mixed up with pile number 2? Pile number 2, I was really feeling them today. So that's probably why. Because usually pile number 3s be, the group for me. So we just going to get right into it. I really was led to get this deck first. I didn't get this deck first, the other 2 decks. So I always do something different for pile number 3. I don't know why. But I'm spirit led, so if Spirit wants to do something different for you, hey, me too. I want to do whatever Spirit want to do. So I do apologize with whatever background noise in the background. This one to come out. So we have excuse me, I'm burping. Sorry. Transform with Raven. I'm going to pull a card out here. Okay, I'm gonna pull it out later. I'm gonna pull it out when I talk about it, cause it's not fitting into this area. Oh, this is needed. So 2 cards right there. That was needed for the message. Okay, we have one more oracle we gonna get out. You probably like, there's 4 right there, but that was needed for that message. We're just gonna see. Because Spirit has a very specific message for you guys, apparently. I'm feeling that as well. So, yeah. Because the colors are aligning. So, I definitely feel like Spirit definitely knew what he was doing, of course. We're going to get into this tarot. And then we're going to take off with this. What is your current weakness, pile number 3? What is holding you back? I was kind of tempted to pull that out. So, I believe this is the king. Yep. The King of Swords. That's what that C in Spanish means. The King of Swords. I'm feeling this right here. With the 4 of Pentacles. So, yes, that's exactly what I'm feeling. That's the energy I'm feeling right there. Like, I could take off right now, but we just need... Boom! That's it. I'm taking off right there. So, you can't see all the cards. I'm going to bring them into focus for you, Pooh. I'm going to bring them into focus. So, I feel like right now, what's your weaknesses? And you might have been attracted to pile number 2. And that's probably why I called pile number 2. Because the energy was the same. I'm feeling like you're holding on to a lot of past memories. Maybe they're not so great memories, because the heart here is really, I see it's centered in the back, where it's centered under the wing, okay? And with the raven, a bird's wings is everything. A bird is not a bird without wings. And I see here that you're a lovable person, and you cannot love the way you're meant to love, because their past love has hurt you, which is why memory came up first. Your memories of your love life your past love life is coming up. For some of you, that might be coming up because you are in a new relationship. Maybe you are about to be in a new relationship, or your partner is coming from a bad past relationship trauma cycle. But what I'm here to tell you is that you need to focus on your bag, because heartbreak comes out of heartbreak. Do that make sense? If 2 hurt people get together, they're going to create more hurt. Unless they are both in acknowledgement and they're both in the same heart of changing their guilt. Because we have here... Uh-oh, my battery died. Sorry, y'all. We have here the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords, that's a heartbreak card. So, if you're in a relationship, or, or you're thinking about a relationship, this is not the time. It's because it's going to cause you great sadness and energy loss. That's when I see the 3 of Swords. At this point, I feel energy loss. Don't lose your energy on somebody else, okay? Because you're definitely going to regret that. And with the Lovers coming in conjunction in between these, I see here that we're just going to get through, because we haven't even got no clarification cards yet, y'all. We're just getting off into it. And I also see it because you're a different person, because this heartbreak is getting into you in between you becoming the person that you're meant to be. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You are in the right age. We are in the Aquarian age. You are in the right age to deliver the information that you're meant to deliver the people that you're meant to deliver. Your guidance is divinely guided. Do you hear that? Your guidance is divinely guided. So because you're walking on the path that you're supposed to walk, and that's not a coincidence that both of this is a place, and these are actions. I feel like you may be personally impatient with your healing, which you should not be, because how we don't know how long it's supposed to take. There is no handbook to a human body that says it takes 3 days to heal heartbreak. There's no it takes time, boo. There is no right time. We have to take the time that God allows us to take. We have to take it day by day, really. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. Do you hear that? All delays are beneficial. Whatever love you're in, it's not for you. It's meant to be delayed. Or whatever love you think you should go into, or maybe you're down on yourself because you're not feeling the love right now, and that might be depressing you. It's okay, because that's beneficial, okay? It says I'm always at the right place at the right time, and I believe that's very true. So we are going to go in with another tarot. The same tarot I've been going in with the same decks, because we need to make sure that this message is hitting home where it needs to hit. So we have the Empress coming out, and we have the Nine of Wands coming out, but also it came out in reverse. So I'm feeling like you're not really confident about this decision for leaving this relationship, or not being in a relationship, maybe being by yourself. And I see that you really should commune with other people to get rid of that constant need. Maybe you need to celebrate with friends and family, go to different events, going out to eat by yourself, really enjoy, just doing different things. And you're really gonna find out that you're crowning yourself, because you're doing something that is different. It's not your norm, especially if you're used to being with somebody. I have the High Priestess on the back of the deck for you. So that's letting me know that you really need to seek this lifestyle out if you really want to change this weak pattern. And I'm not saying that it's weak to want somebody, but it is weak to want somebody because you want to feel like you want yourself, or you want to feel wanted. That is a weak trait. You should already feel wanted within yourself. You should already feel whole. And if past trauma is making it to where you feel like you can't hold any new experiences, maybe you should hold off on those new experiences and not further damage, or damage the time that you have, or attract damaged people. You should really just focus on healing yourself, and focus on being there for yourself, and being tender with your own self. And you're gonna really see that that's gonna bring you the success that you're really looking for. Yep, I definitely feel like I was called to split the deck. And I have the Apprentice of Stones, which I'm pretty sure is like a King or Queen of Stones, Pentacles. And I see somebody who is having a beautiful harvest behind them. So I feel like you're going to be successful, especially with the Three of Pipes, which is conquering energy. You see this person ready to conquer the world. So I definitely feel like you're going to do what you need to do. You just needed this extra push, okay? So I'm hoping this gave you the push you needed to go into a stronger year, you guys, because the year is about to end before we know it. To go into a stronger month, feeling different, feeling good about ourselves. I really love this energy for you, pile number 2. And I really just hope you clean it up and get it together, because I'm already cleaning up, and usually I wait until after to clean up. But I'm just seeing here that you just need to clean up and get it ready, get it started, and go, because Spirit is urging you to be the person that you're called to be. Alright, so thank you for tuning in to this reading. I hope something was said or done for you to share this with somebody, comment however you want to. Just, I say comment really hard. Ha! But however you want to express yourself, please do that. I would love that. And I hope you enjoy your day. See you next time. Okay, so last but not least, we have Wildflower with Strength. So right off the back, I'm getting Sagittarius. I'm talking about yeah, I'm definitely getting fire sign energy. So we are going to get straight into it. What is your current weakness? And we're going to start off with the Oracle, because we need to get that main idea in check. Impatience. Wow. That you may have been attracted to pile number 3. It's crazy that I'm always attracted to different piles, but like it's crazy that one after another piles are just attracted to each other. So impatience, I can get that, but I see that with the Wildflower, because some flowers grow so big and so long, and it seems like they take forever, but they're like right there. So maybe you're a person that you know that you're an awesome person. You don't know why it's taking you so long to manifest whatever you're manifesting. Maybe your current weakness is being impatient. Let me get another oracle and really just get into it. Yes. Oops, sorry. I'm hitting it. So I'm getting too far into it. We have Mirror. Who or what is triggering you, love? Who is triggering you to get out your body? Because that's what I'm feeling here with the impatience. Like, you don't know what's going on, but it needs to come. I feel like the strength is, Lord, give me the strength to not do something I don't want to do. We have the Spirit Weaver. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling like you're really trying to cultivate the right energy to really express yourself in the right way, and things are just coming up against you, girl. Or son. I don't even know how to address men. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't have boyfriend, like guy friends like this, so it's hard for me to just. Sorry, you guys. So yeah, I'm feeling this energy. Wait. The Lovers again. So is everybody having relationship problems or something? That's like coming up heavy for a lot of piles. We have the 5 of Water with the Golden Seal. Yep, that's gonna be about relationships, because that's 2 waters that came out. And then, hold on, y'all. We have Ginger coming out with the 8 of Fire. So, okay. So I'm tempted to stop here. I'm going to pick up this deck and I'm going to get more clarity, because I'm kind of seeing what's going on right off the top. So we're just going to, I'm going to take the ones the most energy, and I'm going to check this low vibrating energy later on. So what was on top, the highest vibrating energy, was that maybe you're not manifesting the right love for yourself, because the Magician is backwards. The Lovers came in your tier first, so you're feeling like you're impatient when it comes to love. Your weakness is that you're impatient when it comes to love. So maybe you're not picking the right partners for yourself. We have the Tombstones, so that may be true. You're not even balanced emotionally. I'm just gonna say that like it is. You're not even balanced emotionally, because right now I feel like your feelings with the Golden Seal, at this stage, a Golden Seal can be a strong plant, but when they're first starting off, they're vulnerable to disease. People, I'm talking about people, but of course, yeah, people trying to get them, animals trying to eat them, and somebody has built a fence in the woods around this Golden Seal to keep this strong. And this could be you building up a fence around your heart, because your heart's vulnerable. And I'm feeling like you really need to focus on your of growing yourself emotionally, because that's where. And then this is the two stones, you guys, and you see this water in the two stones, and you see somebody really washing, you know, really just taking time. Okay, so we have somebody here really just taking their time and really just thinking about what they're doing, period. And that's just, I mean, I didn't mean to be ghetto, but like that's how I felt like saying it. Like, what they're doing, period. They're not just thinking about love, but they're thinking about what they're doing, period. So if you're thinking about your direction, like in general, you definitely shouldn't think about love, because that's something that you need to think about when you get to where you're going. We have the Six of Pipes in reverse. So with the Six of Pipes in reverse, I'm definitely feeling like you're not taking, you're really not focused. You're really not accepting things for what they are. But I'm also getting that that's gonna change for you, because with the Eight of Wands, with the ginger, I feel like Spirit is cooking something. Is cooking something up for you. Boom, the Lodge of Arrows. I knew it was something. So evidently, you are going to meet. You're gonna go. I can't even really just say, but some things are gonna change for you, and you're gonna meet some different people that are really going to put you into a more liberating mindset. That's gonna really change the way you think about the world and the way you think about your circumstances. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like your weakness is that maybe you're always focused on the wrong things. You're not focused on what you need to focus on. And that's ultimately why you're not seeing the results that you want to see in your love life, maybe, or like in general with your with everything. So who or what is triggering you is what I want you to take from this reading, pile number 4. So I hate to end the reading with a question, but it was necessary because this is a reflection reading, is what I'm seeing for you, because this had a little bit of everything in there. So yeah, you really need to make a decision. The Magician was not in an upright position for you, so you're not going to be able to manifest until you get it together on what you want to manifest. Okay, so I really hope that this reading gave you the information you needed to give. I really love you, and I know if it hurts, I know that you're going to make the decision that's going to heal that wound and make it better. The truth hurts sometimes, but as long as we get it healed, it makes it right. So thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please, if you want a personal reading, comment that, and I'll definitely hop right to it or schedule a time for you, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, and you have a great day.